Hi Sagittarius, thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm Annalisa, and if you're new, welcome, otherwise welcome back, nice to see you again. And I've got a spread for you for this month, having a look at what's coming up for you over April. And we'll go straight into it, okay? I've already dealt and laid out the cards to get a general idea of what's going on. So, in terms of March, or the previous month or two, what's kind of been building up to this month? We've got your the main experiences being the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about, it's very grounded and practical energy, but it's moving forward, but it's very slowly. So it may have felt like the last month went slowly for you, or things weren't moving as fast as you like. Maybe you're kind of taking these steps and you know you're moving forward, but it's just not going at a speed, not with a kind of determination or fire that you would like it to, but it is happening and it is moving. You've had to let something go. Something has ended and needed to be, it could be quite a difficult ending, could be a little bit of a bitter ending, either for you or for someone else, where there's been some misunderstandings or some difficulties in a connection or relationship, or a work, could also be a workplace issue, but something that has needed to set. You know, the sun is setting with the Five of Swords, and you've got some benefit from it. You know, it's been difficult but fruitful ending, I want to say. Like you've got these swords, you've got something to take with you, you've got some kind of understanding or knowledge, some truths from it. But you've had to leave a lot of things behind. There's maybe been some uncomfortable truths or difficult truths that were challenging. And you've been moving on from this. It's been kind of slow. What you're aspiring for this month is, we've got the Seven of Cups. So I feel this is like, you want to get your emotions in order. You want to get everything in place. Everything's a bit jumbled up. You can see there's all these different things and all these different cups, and they need to be put into the right place. It's like a bit of chaos. You know, there's some chaos going on, and just some general confusion. So this month I feel like you want to have to reorganize your understanding of the past, of what's happened, what's been going on. I feel like there's something, it's like something's just not been fully accepted or understood or processed. I think it's process. It's like there's something still to process this month for you. What's going to help you do that is the Ace of Cups. This is really beautiful. This is absolute divine love. This is connecting to spirit, to source, to however you connect with something bigger than just yourself, bigger than just your life. So whether that's through meditation or yoga or working with crystals or card readings, whatever it is, something that connects you to the understanding that there is a bigger story and that there is a purpose to the things that happen in our lives. And there is a lesson that has to be learnt. So when you find a way to connect with your spirituality, then you're going to have a deeper understanding of what's going on. So I feel like this is advice to connect with that a bit more this month. We've got also in your the placement of spirituality and inner fulfillment, the Nine of Wands. So it feels like there may have been some challenges and difficulties in the past with how you connect, but this month you're really going to be able to move ahead with that. You're really going to be able to make your connection to your inner self and to spirit much stronger. It's going to be really supportive of you. So taking that time to spend time with yourself, connect with what's going on beyond the you, the I, and having that understanding, having that perspective. So there may be books or films or people you can connect with who are going to help bring that kind of thing in. In terms of what's going to not be so helpful for you this month, we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay. So what I feel is that this month you're really being asked to go into a receptive place and into a more emotional place. So allowing yourself to go in and really process and understand what's going on, and allow yourself to just perceive what's coming through you without judgment. So being aware of the emotions that are coming through, the thoughts, the feelings that are coming through, and allow them to move through you a bit like a wave. So rather than kind of trying to resist a feeling or just make yourself happy or make yourself anything, you know, it's just allowing that process to go through you. The King of Pentacles is very much in charge, very grounded and very solid. And it's actually, this is not so helpful for you this month. You're being asked to be more flexible, to be more, to open up your mind a little bit, open up your experience, to allow yourself to flow and move with the currents of what's going on in your environment. And that will help you move forward and settle. Because when we don't give space for things inside us to process, then they just get stagnated and they end up coming out in potential physical illness or outbursts of rage or emotion. So it's very important to take time to step back and relax and to recuperate. So I feel like this is really giving yourself this opportunity to nourish yourself, look after yourself, and focus on receiving love from heaven, okay? In terms of your relationships, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and I'm going to get the clarifier cards out now. Page of Pentacles, it sounds like feels like a new beginning. So this could be the new beginning within a current relationship or out of relationship. It's very grounded, okay? It's similar to the Knight of Pentacles, which you had as last month, in that it's something that is with the page, it's young, you know, it's a new thing, it's a young experience, but it's very solid and feels very stable. So I feel like it's potential that this month there's going to be this opportunity for you to really stabilize your emotional world and your connection to your own self-worth and self-love. And that's going to be key to moving through this month in a really productive manner. And it's going to be really, really powerful in relationships around you, because when you're able to be really grounded and really stable, you can allow relationships to flourish. You know, when you are out of balance, then it's very hard to keep a relationship that's struggling or issues in it. It's very hard for you to stay stable within it. So you're learning about that process this month. Because you've got the emotional stuff going on, it might be that you need some time to be the unbalanced one. You might need some time to go into your emotion, in which case, if you're with someone, then making it clear that you need that time just to do that and see if they can hold you in that. If they are in a strong, grounded place, then they should be able to accept that and give you space to kind of process emotions and let things out a little bit. If they're also in an unbalanced place, then they probably can't hold you in that, in which case it's better to seek that support elsewhere, or just have some time to yourself where you can do that and process that. But then what's going to come in, or maybe even as a result of this, is that your emotional experience of relationships is going to become much more grounded, and it's like a new beginning, a new foundation in how you're able to experience people around you and experience relationship. I'm just going to get a clarifier on that. Yeah, it's like we've got the Seven of Wands, so it's being able to overcome challenges and struggles. So I feel like this kind of processing time, getting things clear, is going to help you develop this strength and this also this passion. You know, the Seven of Wands is very much about passion and about desire. So it's like to have this strength to really work for what you want and create the relationships that you want, whether with family or friends or in romantic sense, that give you this sense of strong, grounded passion and initiating a much stronger, resilient relationships. In terms of your work, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is work, career, and finance. This is great. I mean, this is abundance coming in from heaven. This is a gift. So this month, I think you can expect to receive some kind of great news that's going to come in. Some kind of, you know, can be a bonus, can be a new opportunity, a new connection, just receiving, you know, some money or something like that. And it's going to provide you with opportunity. Okay, you've got the doorway here, so there's going to be some kind of opportunity. We've got the Six of Cups coming up as a clarifier, so I feel this could be connected to the past somehow. It's like it may be someone from the past who's going to, or something you've been working on in the past that's going to bring this abundance in or bring this in. So rather than coming from a new place, I expect it will come from someone you already know or something you've done in the past. There's going to be some benefits coming in from that. In terms of your health, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is great because I feel like this is very stable, grounded energy. It's about reaping what you've sown. So whatever you've been doing with your physicality and your body and your health over the years, it's like you're going to be really grounded and receiving the benefits of that. So if you've been doing the work and you don't feel like it's been showing up, you know, you don't not really noticing the differences, I feel like this month there's a potential for you to do that. It's very important to stay grounded this month. Let's just see, what have we got here? Okay, yeah, there may be, it may be like you have to you're drawing on this resource and on this strength a little bit as well, because we've got the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So this is again, this resiliency. I feel it's like developing this emotional resiliency. And with these cards, it's like maybe old demons might surface, kind of to do with your thoughts or challenges you've been through before. It's like having a new opportunity to face them and be a different person within that, which is amazing when it happens, because when you come into a situation where you've been before and you're able to react in a different way, then it shows the progress you've been able to make. So if you feel like there is some the challenges coming in, then you have that potential to really own that situation, whereas before, in the past, you may have reacted like this, with all these daggers coming in, like, hiding, like, I can't deal with this, it's too much. Whereas now, you're in this place of strength, where you can fight the beast that's worrying you. Some of you might be like anger issues, difficulties with like rage that's unexpressed, frustration that was coming up, and it's like you're able to kind of own it and not ignore it, but just acknowledge it or process it, or somehow you've got a way where you can manage it now. So that's really great. And then spirituality, I showed you already. Again, the Nine of Wands. So again, this strength moving forward, and this this potential to really rise to the next level. So we've got obviously a lot of fire for you guys. Obviously fire sign, but there's a lot of Pentacles and Cups as well. So I feel it's this kind of this passionate fire energy. Is really, you're kind of combining it. It's like mixing the elements with the water and with the earth to ground passion and desire. Because it may be in the past that very easily your passion has kind of been put out or gone, and it's been kind of up and down, and now you're finding a way to come from a much more grounded place with your creative and passionate expression, with your desires, with what you want to manifest in your life and grow in your life. It's going to come from a much more foundational place and be much more organized. Because we've got, with clarifying the Nine of Wands, we've got the Ten of Cups for your spirituality. And for me in this deck, the Ten of Cups is about self-love and self-fulfillment. This has come up in so many readings this month, it's crazy. And it's all about just overfilling your own cup, connecting with your own love. So this month you're going to move forward a lot with loving yourself, nourishing yourself, feeling like you are worthy of love, you are deserving of a happy life, you're deserving of what you want, and you're just going to know it. It's coming into that place where you just know it, and you don't need to prove it or act on it, but just feel it, okay? It's really powerful this month. In terms of what you need to focus on, okay, we've got the Three of Swords. So the reason I think this has come up is to do with this reorganizing of the past and this emotional restructuring and reconciliation within yourself. So Spirit is asking you to focus on your pain, to focus on the difficulties you've experienced and to overcome them and work with them, because we've got the High Priestess. So again, it's about connecting to the spiritual world, to your knowing, your discernment, your understanding, and filling yourself from that place. And the High Priestess, again, she doesn't take action. You can see she's sitting in her chair. She sits, she observes, she watches, she understands, she listens, she processes. She's not out there doing things and making things happen. It's about listening, receiving, and understanding. So you're really learning a lot about this month. And what this is going to bring is this harmony, and this harmony with the past. Six of Cups again. So I feel like this month is a great time for you to rest, recuperate, and go through these processes in order to harmonize and refill yourself, and then you will feel in peace with any difficulties from the past, from the last few months, or generally from your past. There's going to be some harmony coming in. Let me just get a few advice cards for you before we wrap up. The Frog. So, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. So, I mean, that's exactly what this Seven of Cups is about. It's like, this is a mess, this is crazy. You know, you need to like unload this stuff. So going through it, connecting with your divinity, that's going to help you do that. You may physically want to clean as well. You may want to do things like steam baths, steam rooms, saunas, salt water, that kind of thing to purify. And then also actually physically cleaning your house, clearing things out, emptying cupboards, that kind of stuff can also help with that process. Because actually, when you're cleaning, when you clean your house, you clean generally, that can be a meditation for cleaning your mind. Because it's not a particularly interesting job, personally, I find, it allows you that time and space just to process, and just when you're cleaning something, you can imagine that you're cleaning your mind and you're purifying your thoughts, and it's a very powerful meditation, so you can try that. I've got the Novice. So again, I feel like this is you're coming into some new understanding, new awareness. If things are moving slowly and not happening as quickly as you'd like, just be patient with yourself and allow yourself time. I just saw 1717 on the timer as I said that. So I don't know if that means anything to you. For me, 1 is about new beginnings and 7 is about spirituality. So it could be something along those lines, new beginning with spirituality. Okay. And any more advice for my Sagittarian friends? This one wants to come up. Okay, disruption. Let's see what's coming with it. And the Raven, which is about synchronicity. So nothing ends without a reason, okay, together. I feel like this is advice that if you've been through some kind of dramatic change, you've had some kind of disruption in your life, or it's going on right now, or something is upcoming, could be any of these. If you've just been through a big thing, then assume it's that. You know, don't worry that something new is going to come in. But it may be that some things are going to get shaken up by processing. It may feel like you are going through a shake-up, you are going through some personal disruption, internal disruption, when you allow yourself time to process and feel things. This is meant to happen now at this point. This is a specific time for this to happen. So it's divine timing, okay? This is the time for you to do this. If you're watching this message, this is just this confirmation that it's okay to allow that process at the moment, and it's, you know, it's synchronistic, and it's in coordination with other aspects of your life that are going on. It's going to work with them, okay? Anything else? Yes. The Butterfly. Okay, I've had this for about 4 groups as well. So it's this transformational process. You know, we're going through it as a collective at the moment, from the caterpillar to the butterfly. So this is what you're becoming. This is who you are processing into. The journey from the caterpillar to the butterfly is a very deep one, you know, internal one inside the cocoon. The caterpillar turns to mush, I think. It's not like it turns into a butterfly. It's like it completely dissolves or something weird like that, and then becomes the butterfly. So allowing yourself to dissolve, to turn to mush, in order to emerge as this most beautiful, pure and light little creature. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. I hope that was useful. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. If you want to see more of my videos, please support me, or book a private personal reading. The links are below to do that. Thank you.